Welcome back to Braid. You'll get ready to enter World 3 now for more reading. All those years ago, Tim had left the princess behind. He had kissed her on the neck, picked up his travel bag, and walked out to the door. He regrets this to a degree. Now he's journeying to find her again, to show he knows how sad it was, but also to tell her how it was good. For a long time, he thought they had been cultivating the perfect relationship. He had been fiercely protective, reversing all his mistakes so they would not touch her. Likewise, keeping a tight rein on her own mistakes. She always pleased him. But to be fully couched within the comfort of a friend is a mode of existence with severe implications. To please you perfectly, she must understand you perfectly. Thus you cannot defy her expectations or escape her reach. Her benevolence has circumscribed you, and your life's achievements will not reach beyond the map she has drawn. And after that, Tim needed to be non-manipulable. He needed a hope of transcendence. He needed, sometimes, be immune to the princess's caring touch. Off in the distance, Tim saw a castle where the flags flutter even when the wind has expired and the bread in the kitchen is always warm. A little bit of magic. So, we got plenty more levels here, but this time we also have the pit. No puzzle piece here. Just a little demonstration of how this world is going to work using the key. What happens here, if it's glowing green and you rewind time, basically whatever is green is not going to rewind at all. So, see, that lock is green and the key is green. Okay, maybe it won't rewind at all, but at the same time, your grip on the key, it's not going to rewind either so that you let go. That part has always confused me, but, sure. With the clouds here, some of them are going to go back in time, some of them are not. In this case, for some of the clouds, you're going to have to align them correctly in order to get it to work. So, just jump around for a little bit and maybe a little rewind. If you want to get that one, you can see now we got it spaced a little bit better, although that one won't exactly work. But funnily, you can rewind. Apparently, you still stand in midair while you're rewinding. Just a strange little gimmick with this. And finally, I can do pretty much the same, although with fewer clouds to work with, to pick up that puzzle piece. You really need to take advantage of the rewinds if you want to get this one. We got both puzzle pieces here. The ground beneath her feet is the next one. So this time what's glowing green? The platform and the switch right there. From the looks of it, the puzzle piece is also glowing, but the key and the enemy are not. So, just jump and attack. We got this key, and we got the puzzle piece. Whether or not whether or not rewinding is going to affect collecting the puzzle piece doesn't really matter here. It's not too much of an issue. So, another switch that is not affected by rewinding. Although, we could do something if we want to get to that piece. We need to go back like this and take advantage of redhead rewinding. So get that one. And maybe do it one more time. So, just gonna flip this back. And there we go. Across we can go. Now, we're done with this. Right in here. Pretty sure you do need to go to the right door if you want to be able to access the next level. In all cases. And now, we're in a bit more trouble. Especially since they can pop out of the ground by total surprise. So, there's something else. Let's just continue on this way. Let them die. They're going to growl at me. They're going to screech like the cats. Then, maybe they deserve to be scared, or even worse than that, be eaten away. So, that one's considerably faster, but it's still got a lot of bite. For this one here, again, it's going to involve rewinds with another one. They glow green, so sometimes, I guess the best thing to do is, again, you can rewind and fast forward, so you just need to set it to 0. Makes this kind of awkward, though, is where you're standing. Make sure you do not get burned. But I'm gonna get this anyway. That's good. Now, we got plenty more opportunity that'll allow me to get that puzzle piece. And we got it. So now, might as well. Yeah, we are going to go ahead and check what's here anyway. Since for the time being, wasn't able to figure out how to get that one puzzle piece before, but we'll still see it later on. For irreversible, you can see they're both well, point is, you cannot reverse time here. You cannot even stop time. You just have to let it flow if you want that puzzle piece to the left. Up here. Yes, I don't think you can rewind even a single pixel. Just don't even bother. That allows us to get that puzzle piece. And that allows us to complete even more of the puzzle. That should be obvious. And jump. There. Now on to another one of the puzzle pieces. That would be the one down here. It's a strange little gimmick with the keys here. The key, it will rewind, but the lock there will not. So, have to take advantage of that. The reverse leaves you at a disadvantage. So, the timing with this, there are 2 keys. I get one, and rewinding is sometimes necessary just to make sure that you let go of a key if you, because there is no other way I know of that you can let go of the key. Once you pick it up, it's yours forever. Particularly the glowing green one. The way this works, again, really confusing at the start, but like this. Glowing key to the regular lock, regular key to the glowing lock, and then that same regular key to the other regular lock. At least I got this room complete. You could even call it a room in these outdoors. And there's the other puzzle itself. This can get pretty awkward with all the enemies around. You see, looks like 2 stars. Well, we have to be really careful with this. Because if we put this puzzle together too early, then we are going to mess up. So, we'll just leave it right now. One of the puzzle pieces for a little reminder. And, luckily, even though I still managed to get killed, temporarily, of course, I still managed to go through the door. So pick it up like that, and there we go. The boss of this lair is glowing green. So that will have something to do with this. Rewind. Chandelier is going to go back up, but again, because the boss is glowing green, his health is not going to reset. Looks like the fireballs are also glowing green. Anyway. Yes, obviously they are, because I'm rewinding and they're still going forward. Really obvious from there. And that a boss is gone. Hardly any damage to the room itself. Well, except for afterwards, for whatever reason. A tingling. So, an interesting one right here. Both have that one gate and this one platform right here. It is possible to get all the puzzle pieces here in one go without having to return. Just, it's really hard to do so. Warn you, I'm not going to be successful the first time, but I'm still going to get all the puzzle pieces in one go. You gotta rewind really quickly after you flick this switch. The platform, again, it's not going to rewind. And you saw, not very successful here. So, the second chance, this one worked out. Rewinding, though, we can, actually, wait, we can also, in order to be able to get that puzzle piece behind that one falling gate that, to my knowledge, you just cannot beat the normal way. Gotta make it to this switch right here. The glowing green platforms that have those little sparks coming out of them. They allow it to make sure that you do not rewind, even though you're rewinding time itself, and that will allow you to get that one puzzle piece in the on the right. Remember, only 2 puzzle pieces in this room, so you don't need to be absolutely perfect for this. Luckily, you can still take damage as long as you can rewind, because, again, that one's not glowing green, so get as many chances as you need. Down we go. And across the bridge to yet another flag. And another quote-unquote toad. Wow, that was very strange. Oh, the princess. Princess who? She must be in another castle. Doing that, we've unlocked World 4. As we position the star pieces right there, they have to be positioned a little bit to the left. Top half of the star is kind of difficult to see. And this platform needs to be moved down. Now it needs to be moved up. Just a little bit more. We'll do the trick. Keep in mind, though, the ceiling also make it trouble, so you don't need to put it too high. As you can see, that one is a little bit too high, so why not just push it down a little? There's a secret star for me. We'll get to the rest of the secret stars much later. This one, though, is just a really critical one. For the other puzzle piece in this room, just to make sure an enemy comes down, because it does not rewind, it is glowing green. That's the only way you can get to that piece. So, now we can finally put this together. We will do just that right now. Correct order, though. Remembering where the corners go. Like this. That makes for one side. Yeah. There's only one place where that corner piece could go. It's good for that. And these. Now, how about the top? A little bit more, and it's good. There. Completing this, again unlocking more, but next to World 4.